Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video, we're going to be going over the 5 things that I love about the 2021 Nissan Titan Pro-4X. Pretty self-explanatory. Let's get right into it. So the first thing that I love about the Pro-4X has to do with the exterior styling. Let's get into the exterior styling. So first off, I absolutely love the LED accent lights here on the outside, and got to get them to pop on. There we go. I love the look of the LED accent lights, especially at night. Just has a super unique appearance to it from just the lighting perspective. And then coming to the front, I like how they did the dark metallic gray here on the grille just to break things up, especially on this red truck. There's a lot of red happening here, so just have a little bit of darker coloration there definitely helps out. And then here at the bottom as well, you guys know I love the look of the skid plate, gives it a cool off-roader look. And then the orange tow hooks, definitely another nice little touch with the Pro-4X. And then the other thing I like stylistically is the fact that they've added a bunch of blacked out elements. You've got the mirrors, the door handles, the side steps right here, the fender flares, the mud flaps. Again, all of that kind of breaks up all of the red that is happening on this particular truck. And then you do have the bar there on the back. I think it's another really cool piece on this truck. It just looks so neat. I mean, look at that thing. Again, gives it a cool off-roader look. And then I think they nailed it on the wheels. Again, just perfect for like off-road styling. Coming to the sticker here, I mean, I'm kind of impartial on that. And then the taillights. This is probably one of my favorite parts of the new Titans in general. They just look really good. I love the blacked out element there and how you have the Titan logo there in the center. I just think it looks really neat. And then again, notice the darker coloration here to kind of, again, break things up with the truck. But yeah, that's the first thing I love here about the Pro-4X is the exterior styling. Now, the second thing that I love about the Pro-4X has to do with cleaning the truck. Now, just hear me out on this one. So if you guys don't know, I just took the truck off-roading and I had to clean it for this video, and this truck was really easy to clean. Now, I didn't do a great job, to be fair, but something I noticed while I was cleaning the truck is just because of how they have the body line shaped and everything, it just weeded off mud really easily. And then coming under here, mud and everything didn't really stick a whole lot. Again, I didn't do a great job cleaning it, but still, like, the mud really didn't stick all that much, so it was really easy to clean everything out here in the wheel wells with the suspension, and then with the wheels themselves as well. The side steps a lot of times are so difficult to clean, but on this truck, again, it was really easy to spray them off. And believe it or not, because this truck has a lot of plastic, again, makes it a little bit easier to clean. But yeah, the exterior when I was washing the truck was super easy to clean. I didn't get the interior really dirty, which, well, it's because we weren't really jumping in and out of the truck too much. But these seats, because it's this leather here, this is really easy to clean off. And then the dash, all that kind of stuff, like all of this plastic here in the truck, just super easy to clean. So yeah, that's definitely a huge plus in my opinion, is the fact that the truck is easy to clean because it's an off-road truck, so you're gonna have to clean it all the time. The third thing that I love about the Pro-4X actually applies to all the Titans, and that is the warranty. Got the window sticker here and these beautiful black seats with the orange stitching. And anyways, the next thing is with the warranty. So you guys can see the warranty information right there, 5-year, 100,000 mile, bumper to bumper. That is absolutely crazy, especially in the truck segment. So right now, the average warranty for a brand new truck is a 3-year, 36,000 mile on the bumper to bumper, and then a 5-year, 60,000 mile on the powertrain. What Nissan has done here is they've extended both of those warranties. So your powertrain is now 5-year, 100,000 mile, and your bumper to bumper 5-year, 100,000 mile, because they both are basically one and the same. And so what that really means is this just has so much more warranty coverage compared to any other truck. Any other truck after 3 years and 36,000 miles, if anything breaks other than the powertrain, you're out of luck. And, you know, after 60,000 miles on most trucks, if the powertrain breaks, you're out of luck. Where with the Titan, you have 100,000 miles in 5 years. That's just massive coverage, massive amounts of peace of mind, and that is definitely a huge selling point of the truck, and that is why it is the number 3 thing that I love about the Pro-4X, but that's also just the Nissan Titans in general. The number 4 thing that I love about the Pro-4X is all of the standard equipment with the truck. Oh, wrong one. Aha, there we go. So we've got the window sticker. Again, I guess half this video is about the window sticker. But you guys saw this in my other video. Again, this is the window sticker for the Titan Pro-4X. And feel free to freeze the frame on any part of this, but just look at how much standard equipment this truck comes with. It is absolutely astounding. Like, everything is pretty much standard on this truck. You guys can see the base price, $50,290. $50,290 buys you a pretty fully loaded truck as is. So this one obviously has some more options than that, but tons of standard equipment. And again, you guys can see the options that this truck has. It adds a few things, but it's not a crazy amount of stuff. And you guys can see the total price, $61,345. But if you took away all these options and you just got this Pro-4X with just the base package, you would have a really nice truck with good safety tech, good options, just something that would be very comfortable to drive on a daily basis. So yeah, that's definitely something that I love about the Pro-4X, is the fact that it has so much standard equipment. Again, most other truck manufacturers right now, they make everything an option, like literally everything. They make it so the truck's like really cheap to start off with and has absolutely no options whatsoever. And then it's like, oh, you want to have a steering wheel? Well, that's a $4,000. No, I'm just kidding. But like seriously, they nickel and dime you for everything. So it's cool that Nissan has made it so that pretty much everything is standard on the truck. The number 5 thing that I love about the Titan Pro-4X has to do with the performance and the capability. I'm gonna take us to a kind of a fun road to go on with the truck while we're talking about the performance and the capability of the truck. Now, before I get into this section, I do want to mention, if you haven't seen the off-roading series on the Pro-4X, please go watch that so then you understand a lot of the stuff that I'm talking about with the truck. It's just a 3-part series where I take the truck off-roading. The first video is just the initial off-roading, getting used to driving the truck on the off-road. The second video was doing a high-speed trail that really tested the suspension of the Pro-4X. And then the third video was a higher speed trail which tested the handling of the truck. And then finally, kind of a little bit of climbing up a few hills and then going down a few really steep hills to test the tires and the grip of the truck and just the overall off-road capability. I tried to pretty much get everything with the truck in that series. So yeah, go watch that series. And with that being said, let's talk about the capability here with the Pro-4X. So from an on-road perspective, the truck drives really nice. It has a limited slip differential in the rear, which, yes, I understand that is sports car technology. You typically reserve that, again, for sports cars, but they have that in the Pro-4X. And not only does it help from an off-roading capability standpoint, it also helps on-road as well. It makes it so that the turn-in feels nicer. You get more stability when you're going through corners, which this is why I picked this road, is because it's kind of a curvy road. But yeah, you just get a ton of stability with the truck. And something else is, things on the Titan are a little bit more old school, especially with the steering and with the brakes. But because of that, I get a ton of feel through both of them. And so when you are driving on the off-road or on-road, where you're going around a bunch of corners, you can feel exactly what the front end of the truck is doing. And so it gives you a lot of confidence with the truck. And frankly, it makes it safer to drive because you actually know what's happening with the front end. It doesn't feel super synthetic like it can in a lot of vehicles. And then the other thing with the performance of the truck has to do with the shocks. So this has the Bilstein monotube shocks, which I think are actually really good. I'm super impressed with them. Again, I was kind of hesitant coming in. I was like, oh, well, I have the active shocks on my truck, which are Bilstein's, I'm pretty sure Bilstein's most advanced shocks that they make. And so I'm like, oh, these monotube shocks there, I'm not gonna like them. They're gonna be whatever. But I mean, they work on the truck really well. They absorb everything nicely, and it's a simplistic system. So if you do take this off-road all the time and just beat the living crap out of the truck, like, which is what I personally would do, then if the shocks break or something like that for some reason, which they're actually really robust, and I doubt they would, but if they did, they're actually not too expensive to replace. So that's definitely another nice little thing with the shocks. And this road does get a little bumpy here, so it's gonna be nice for you guys to see that. But yeah, the shocks are great. And then I love the powertrain, just the whole part of it. So the transmission's great, the engine's great with the Pro-4X. The engine sounds really good. It's got more than enough power, especially for a truck in this segment. All the trucks in this segment have about the same amount of horsepower and torque roughly. And yeah, the truck just drives so nice. The transmission's really smooth to shift through the gears. It's just like, it's nice, it's smooth, and it's quick, and the engine sounds really good. But on top of that, it just has so much power and torque that it just really moves the vehicle. And I'll show that to you guys right now. Getting up and kind of going here. So you guys can hear it sounds really nice. This hill is a perfect thing. This is why I picked this driving too. So you guys can see us do an uphill acceleration. If you aren't familiar with my channel, in Utah, so we're at 4,500 feet elevation, we will get a little bit of power loss going up the hill. Oh, traffic. I'll see you guys in a second. So we're gonna get our acceleration here up. Well, of course, wait for it. Now we can go. Thanks, Ted's Transportation, for getting in the way. I mean, that's good for accelerating uphill, and you guys can see the transmission's so quick to shift, and it's smooth. It doesn't upset the truck or anything like that. And so just from every aspect, this truck is really solid. It's got a smooth transmission. It's got good power, a nice sounding engine. The intake and exhaust noise are really nice. The suspension and shocks on the truck are nice. The handling's nice. The steering feels good. Everything on this truck from a driving perspective feels good. I would, again, I've said this in other videos, I would kind of rate this more towards a driver's truck. And so yeah, that's what I love about the performance and the capability of the truck, is it's just really well rounded. Now that is going to sum things up for our video on the 5 things that I love about the 2021 Nissan Titan Pro-4X. As always, if you're stopping for the first time, please subscribe, comment down below what you think, and then I'll see all of you in that next video.